The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
This morning, just after 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we found out that the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, stands by a 5-4 opinion written by Chief Justice John Roberts. It upheld the individual mandate component of the Affordable Care Act, by and large the most controversial component, as a tax, although it was concluded that it was not valid as an exercise of Congress's Commerce Clause power. It caused all sorts of confusion on mainstream media reporting about this. We'll talk about that a little bit later. The justices voting to uphold, as part of the majority, like I mentioned, Chief Justice John Roberts, appointed by George W. Bush, as well as Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Stephen Breyer, Sonia Sotomayor, and Elena Kagan. And Justice Kennedy wrote in his dissent, in our view, the entire act before us is invalid in its entirety. Okay, so according to Justice Kennedy, not only is the individual mandate apparently unconstitutional, but there's just absolutely nothing in the entire Affordable Care Act that is even remotely valid legally. Sounds like a little bit of a stretch of the imagination, don't you think?
Is that a flat-out lie? Or does he genuinely believe that
Did Kennedy lie?
That every part of this act is unconstitutional?
There are clearly going to be more discussions about the political implications of this ruling rather than the health implications for America. So we're going to try to focus on both because I think they're both important. Politically, this is a huge victory for the Obama administration. I believe, as far as moving forward into the 2012 election, as far as being able to not have to now go on the defensive or have to plan another kind of health care bill, even though I'll tell you later why I think there should already be another health care bill in the works. Either of you guys disagree that this is politically advantageous for President Obama?
Only positive.
Natan?
I hope that it's only positive, although there's always the outside chance that this will mobilize the Republican base on a repeal idea, in the next few months.
We'll talk about that repeal. Mitt Romney now, the move for Romney is to take credit for this and say, guys, this is what I did in Massachusetts. Of course this is constitutional. This is fantastic. Obama got the idea from me. That's really the way he should be going with this.
Yeah, but he can't now because he's been slamming Obamacare for the past 6 months.
Not to mention Republicans would kill him for it.
Yeah.
Actually, if we really want to look, Mitt Romney, one of these that's now saying repeal and replace and we have to get rid of this thing, now that this has been upheld by the Supreme Court, Mitt Romney is essentially running a campaign to take away health care from young Americans, from Americans with pre-existing conditions, from Americans who have reached an arbitrary lifetime maximum benefit from health insurance companies. Mitt Romney is running a campaign that if you elect him, he'll make it so less people have insurance coverage, health insurance coverage. Hell of a guy. What a great campaign. What a positive campaign to be running.
Yeah, well, him and just about every other Republican, I mean, that's their goal, right?
Well, it directly or indirectly,
to repeal Obamacare.
They definitely want to do that. No question about it. Now, of course, claims that this is socialism, that Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, is socialism. I don't know how much longer it's going to take till people stop talking about that because it's such nonsense. As we talked with Steve Siebold earlier in the week, his claim that Obamacare is socialist was very easily taken apart. Socialism. Let's look at the definition. It's an economic system characterized by social ownership or control of the means of production and cooperative management of the economy, and a political philosophy advocating such a system. Giving tons more business to for-profit health insurance companies not owned by the government? How is that socialism? I don't understand. Explain that to me, Louis.
I can't.
Oh. Natan?
I guess it's true.
Further bumping up the profits and the number of customers that for-profit insurers have? That's socialism?
All I can say is if that's true, then Chief Justice John Roberts is a socialist.
Yes, there you go. Well, of course he is, because George W. Bush appointed him. Oh, wait a second.
I guess he's a socialist as well.
I guess George W. Bush is also a socialist. This is incredible, Louis.
We're really breaking ground here.